All right, welcome to Mailbox Monday for, wasn't going to be on Monday, March 26th. I'm recording this Friday night because I won't have time tomorrow night. Because tomorrow night I'm going to go see The Hunger Games with my husband, and I'm really excited to go see it. And the kid is going to get watched by my parents. So anyways, I won't have time tomorrow night to do my Mailbox Monday. I got a absolute ton of books today. 6 were for review. I bought 4, got a couple from the library, and then got 4 through paperback swap. I don't know, that's just how it happens, especially with paperback swap. I get like no books, and then all of a sudden I get a ton in 1 week, so I'm not sure how that happens. But let me start with the 2 I got from, let me start with the review books. The 6 I got for review, 3 of them were ebooks. The first one was Destined, which is the 4th book in the Wings series by April Lynn Pike, about the girl who found out she was a fairy, and now she's trying to get through school as a summer fairy, I think, or a spring fairy. I can't remember. It's been a while since I read the first 3 books. Anyways, the 4th book is the final book in the series, and I was really excited to get it. I ended up getting it through Edelweiss review copy from HarperCollins, so I'm very excited to read that. The other 2 review copies I got through NetGalley, and the first one was Lock and Key Volume 5, Clockworks, which I love the Lock and Key series. Definitely horror, definitely for adults only, but very, very well done. Very creative story. It's about these kids who move into this old house, and they're finding these keys that let them do strange things, and it's making some dark magic come into the world. And very, very good series. The other one I got from NetGalley was another graphic novel called The Cape. This was also written by the guy who writes for Lock and Key, and I'm stalling because I suddenly can't remember his name, Joe Hill. So Joe Hill also wrote The Cape, and it's about a man who gets a magic cape that turns him into a superhero. But the guy, I guess, has had kind of a rough life, and so he starts doing really dark things with the cape instead of being a true superhero. Okay, those are the 2 digital ones I got for review. The other ones the 3 digital ones I got for review. The other ones I got for review, sorry, I'm like leaning over here. I finally got, I've been trying to review copy this forever, The Mask of the Red Death by Bethany Griffin. This is a book based on the same poem by Edgar Allan Poe. It's supposed to be awesome, and I am very excited to read it, and I've been wanting to read forever. And ironically, I got a digital copy on the same day that this copy came in the mail from Amazon Prime. So now I have kind of 2 copies of it, but I'm very excited to read it. This releases May 1st, I believe, and I hope it's as good as I hope it is. I love the cover of this too. It's got like this lady with an umbrella and an old-fashioned dress and this red haze. And if you look at it in person, it's kind of all pearlescent and shiny and awesome. So I'm very excited to read that. The second one I got for review was through the Library Things Early Reviewer program. Yeah, I forget where I get books from review sometimes. And this is the graphic novel version of Uglies, Shay's Story by Scott Westerfeld and Devin Grayson, illustrated by Stephen Cummings. And this one is already out. I believe it came out this month. And it's done kind of the style, it kind of looks a little bit like a manga. So I hope it's a good one. I'm excited to read it. I liked Uglies. I've actually been seeing that this is getting better reviews than the original Uglies series. So we'll see if I agree or not. The third book I got for review in solid form, I don't have any idea how I got this book, so it might be because I got this one. This was from Del Rey, and then in a separate package I got this book, Crucible of Gold by Naomi Novak. And I have been wanting to read the Temeraire series, and I have no idea if I said that right, but I think this is like the 5th or 6th book in the series. And I got it from Del Rey, so thank you for them. Yeah, it's 1, 2, 3. The 7th book in the series. This is the 7th book in the series. I'll probably get around to reading it someday, but I have a ton of books to read, and so it won't be for a while. And my cat just jumped on the table, so I'm sorry if he walks in front of the camera. Go that way, buddy. He gets really upset when I'm talking at the computer, because he's like, who are you talking to? Okay, so then I got 2 books from the library, and I'm excited about all these, and I just wish I had a lot more time to read. The first book I got from the library is Discount Armageddon by Shannon McGuire. This is the first novel in the Increpid series. I love her October Day series, and I love the Newsflash series. She writes as Mira Grant, and so I think this should be awesome. It's about a girl from the Price family, and she fights monsters, you know, so she's a cryptozoologist, and I think it'll be fun. It looks fun, it's got a fun cover on it, and I've heard it's a fun novel, and I thought about just buying it because I love everything from home so much, but my library already had it in, so I went ahead and got it from the library. The second one I got from the library is the second book in the Chemical Garden trilogy, Fever by Laura DiStefano. Everybody's heard of this trilogy or this series, right? Loved Wither. I thought it was really creative, very creepy, and I'm really looking forward to what happens in Fever. Yeah, I'm excited to read it. This has been a month for like me catching up on series. Like I've had a ton of series to read, and I've been getting a lot of them from the library because a lot of them are urban fantasy series that I kind of read, and I know I'm never going to go back and read them again. But anyways, all right, on to the paperback swap books. I got a lot of books from Paper Swap. The first one was Bad Girls Don't Die by Katie Allender, and this one might be too scary for me. I don't know. But it's about a girl whose little sister kind of gets possessed by this antique doll, and her sister kind of turns into an evil little child. And Casey has to try and save her little sister, Alexis. And it sounds really good, really creepy. Has a really cool cover on it. I love the cover. And I got through Paperback Swap. So we'll see. I'm excited to read it. It goes on the pile. This was another book I got through Paperback Swap, and it's called Great Shadow by James Maxey. Never heard of this author before, but I read a couple reviews of this on a fantasy blog, and it sounded neat. It's basically about a warrior woman known as the Infidel, and she's legendary for her superhuman strength. And her companions decide that they're going to go hunt down the treasure of Great Shadow, this dragon, this famous dragon basically, and see if they can get his treasure. So it sounds like kind of a swords and sorcery fantasy, and be a nice change to read. This is Darkborn by Allison Sinclair. I have Lightborn. I got it through Paperback Swap, and this series sounds really interesting. Fantasy series, sounds like it's got a lot of intrigue and stuff. It's about like the Darkborns versus the Lightborns. I've been wanting to read it for a while and just haven't had time. So this is it. The last one I got through Paperback Swap is A Matter of Magic by Patricia C. Weirdy. And this is a compendium of 2 fantasy books. The first one is Merlin the Magician, and The Magician's Ward is the second book. And this also has a pretty cover. I guess I'm into covers today. And this is about a girl named Kim who's a thief, and she gets caught thieving from a magician, and rather than turn her in, he asks her to be his apprentice. So it's about her learning magic and getting entangled in murder, in conspiracy with murderers, thieves, and cloak and dagger politics, all while trying to learn to become a proper lady and a good magician. So that should be a fun one. All right, 4 more. The last 4 I just got like 30 minutes ago because we made the mistake of walking into Half Price Books. And Half Price Books right now has a huge graphic novel section, at least the one near my house. And they always have really good deals on them. Like if you try to go buy the books online with shipping, they're always more expensive than you can get them there. So the first one I got for me and my son, and Megan from Between the Lines actually recommended this to me. If you get a chance to check out her blog, I believe it's betweenthelines.blogspot.com. And Owlie. This is book 5, Tiny Tales by Andy Runton. And this one is kind of a cute one. It's all about Owlie and his little forest friends, and they have to solve some problems and just live in general. There are no words. It's all well, there's a word in the title. It's just missing you. But for the most part, all pictures. And so my son loves these because he can go through them and get a story just by the pictures, and I like them because they're just super cute. So if you want something super cute that's kid friendly, this is a good graphic novel series, and thanks to Megan for recommending it to me. The other thing they had a ton of at Half Price Books was Fables. So I have Fables 1 through 5, and then 8 and 9, and I've read 1 through 3 or 1 through 4, and they actually had 7 and 6 and 7 here, so they filled my gap in ones I didn't have. So the first one I got is they have things on here. Fables Homecoming, that's volume 6. And I love these. I just haven't had time to read them, but I'm just going to collect them until I do have time to read them, I guess. And the other one I got is Fables number 7, Arabian Nights and Days by Bill Willingham. And the last one I got is Fables 1001 Nights of Snowfall by Bill Willingham. I love the cover on this one. It's very, very pretty. Let me pull the sticker off so you can see it. I hate stickers on my books. Anyways, very pretty. So those are all the books that I got. There's a ton of them. A lot of them are graphic novels, so this won't take me that long to read. And should we ever have an apocalypse, I should have plenty of reading material at the house here. Other than that, I don't have a lot to say. I hope you guys got a lot of great books this week and that you have a great week of reading ahead of you. I hope a lot of you get to go see The Hunger Games, and I hope it's an awesome movie. Preliminary, it looks really cool, so I'm hoping that it is. Okay, have a great week. Talk to you later. Bye.